Doug Polk with ace-10.
When Doug Polk takes off the California Highway Patrol shades, we get along real well.
He raises to 215,000. Polk has vaulted over Daniel Negreanu on this big one leaderboard, and Negreanu with aces.
Well, he would have gone a 6, instead pocket aces.
And there's a re-raise to $500,000. Folded to Scott Seaver in the big blind, and he gives it up. So back to Polk, the original raiser.
One of my cards got switched. Weird things happen in these spots. It's always weird, right?
You had a card switch?
Yeah, because one of them flashed, then I got a different one. And then weird things happen.
I didn't even know. Wasn't even you announced it?
Really weird things.
Too focused. They should just keep flashcards up the whole time.
Oh wait, because you didn't see.
Yeah,
you didn't know.
Exactly.
And you might have picked up 6s and been like, oh.
Yeah.
You'd rejam me here, of course. Like you always do every time I do that.
Only Daniel Negreanu can 3-bet you and then casually have coffeehouse conversation with another player while waiting for you to act.
Polk, well, Daniel tried to warn him, but there's the re-raise to $1,230,000.
A bad time for a 4-bet from Polk.
Yeah, Doug, obviously a non-believer in Daniel's recent monologue about be careful.
Daniel with a little Hollywood here. Actually, a lot of Hollywood here. He's acting very bothered by the re-raise.
This game is played on so many levels.
All in.
There you go. And Polk quickly folds.
Good read. He put Daniel on a Kevin Costner bad acting impersonation.
Good cards.
I had 8s this hand. It was
Really?
so funny as you said that. I'm like, come on.
I mean, I had a hand both ways, but this one was better.
The 2013 World Series Player of the Year has had 5 top 10 finishes at this year's World Series.
8 cashes total, a raise to $260,000 on the button. Phil Galfond folds over to 23-year-old Daniel Coleman with pocket 10s.
What's he playing?
Started with 4.1.
Coleman planned to go back to college in the summer of 2012 and give up poker, but he says he messed up his applications and decided to give poker one more go.
He hails from just outside the Boston area, and with those 10s, a re-raise to $780,000. Scott Seaver folds his big. So back to the aces of Negreanu.
Daniel generally doesn't like to re-raise. It's against his small ball philosophy and also loosely against his vegan tendencies, but with pocket aces, I don't think he's going to resist.
Raise.
Negreanu says raise. He makes a min raise to 1.3.
That's why I stayed in college. No 4-bets to worry about.
All in.
Coleman puts Negreanu all in, and of course the snap call.
Negreanu seems satisfied. He's hooked another college dropout.
Coleman with a good hand, but he ran into the biggest hand in No Limit Hold'em. Negreanu's girlfriend Marissa waiting for that double up to happen.
I was trying to figure out. And then I just figured, I don't know, this is close enough.
There's the flop, ace in the window with the 10 for Coleman.
That's a Cirque du Soleil flop. We should be charging spectators to see that.
Played that any different, it works out the same.
Much better. 1 out instead of 2.
Yeah.
Tricky can do it.
Let's do for another ace.
There should be a backdoor for the 10s.
Chop.
Tray of diamonds on the turn. Coleman still has a slight chance.
7 of hearts.
Only the last 10 in the deck would knock out Negreanu.
There's nothing I can do now.
Anybody fold a 10?
River card is an 8, and that is just what Negreanu needed. He's up to 70 big blinds. Back to the feature table. Phil Galfond opened under the gun with pocket 6s to 275. Folded to Antonio in the small blind with pocket queens.
Antonio better win his second 1-drop here. Time is not on his side. He's 35 years old now. That's halfway to 70.
Antonio just calls with the queens. Negreanu in the big blind with Jack 8 of hearts will come along.
And Daniel's no spring chicken. He turns 40 later this year, so he's closer to 60 than he is to 18. Kid poker my butt.
So 3 very good players will see this flop, and here it is. Jack 8-4. Negreanu scores top 2 and crushes the other pocket pairs. Esfandiari puts $380,000 out there.
What's the old man doing? Negreanu's thinking. I've got the best hand.
Negreanu reaching for chips.
Call.
And he's one of the several players who have struggled with the chip values, so just to remove all doubt, he just says call instead of making a mistake.
Well, he's just calling there, hoping maybe Galfon was going to raise with a big hand.
But Galfon does not, he folds.
Galfon's only 29. This is a senior's pot line.
All right, heads up to the turn card. Tray of clubs, third club out there, neither holds one. Antonio puts that right arm to work once again. 565,000.
Yeah, now Daniel might be worried that the club flush got there for Antonio.
Again, just a call from Negreanu.
So this pot is going to go to one of these over-the-hill former poker stars.
All right, the river card. 5 of spades. So Negreanu guaranteed the best of it. Cautious check from Antonio.
Just in case.
Likewise. And Daniel will drag that pot.
Wow.
The 39-year-old frustrates the 35-year-old there.
Well, Antonio let Negreanu into the hand, but the defending champ felt it was the right call at the right time. Jack 9 of diamonds.
Jack 9 of diamonds seems to befit Daniel Negreanu.
Daniel's dropped back in the pack a bit since his double up to 8 million, sits with just under 6 million. He raises to 360.
The one drop began with 42 players, 30 of them poker pros. We're down to 15 players, 10 of them pros.
Sam Trickett finished second in the last big one for one drop. He's got aces in the small blind, just the tonic for a card dead session.
Trickett and Negreanu are both pros. I guess if I played the one drop, I would not be classified as professional.
Probably not, no. A re-raise to 800,000, folded back to Negreanu, the original raiser. Aces. Jack 9 suited.
Seems like a pretty fair fight.
There's a call for 440 more from Negreanu. Sam's happy about that. 6-9-5 rainbow. Pocket aces are still best. Negreanu with a pair of 9s now.
But this is a good chance for Trickett to get back into the mix. He needs a pot.
Oh, they both check it. 10 of hearts allows Trickett to keep his lead.
That's a pretty safe-looking board for Trickett's pocket aces.
Well, no checking this time from Trickett, it seems. Chips in hand. Two-fisted, 1.2 million.
Daniel just with a pair of 9s and no draw.
Pretty even chip stacks. And there is a call from Negreanu. These two pros building a good-sized pot. One of these stacks is going to be hurt. River card is a 9, and Negreanu Rivers trips to flip the tables on Trickett.
Where did that card come from? It's like Daniel had it shipped from some 9 of clubs warehouse.
All in.
All in from Trickett. Oh, no.
He pushes with 24 big blinds left.
I don't see how I could ever throw this away. 3 what?
865.
3.5. You would check 10s there when? Let's see. 10s. Would you check 10s and then do that? No. I think you're dead. I think you're dead. But I could be wrong. 3 point.
If Daniel calls, Trickett's gone. It's for most of Daniel's stack, but I don't see how he doesn't call.
I call.
There it is. Aces, no good. Sam's 36 big blinds are now in Negreanu's ledger.
I would keep Trickett away from any ranch dressing bottles after that one.
Action folded to Esfandiari on the button with ace-queen.
This guy wanted to become the next David Copperfield and instead became the first Antonio Esfandiari.
Since winning that title, he's won his third bracelet and over $3 million in tournament earnings. With ace-queen, he raises to over $500,000. Negreanu in the small blind. King-jack of clubs.
Now, he raised to 5-10, Lon. Okay, I'm going to have to ask Antonio about that 5-10 business. The 10 just sets me off.
Don't try to understand a poker pro. Negreanu called. Now Galfond with queen 10.
Yeah, on a short stack with a quasi-playable hand. I don't like it.
You always have to wonder, is the small stack going to shove?
Guys didn't expect this, did you?
You might
Yes.
just do.
Oh, I love it.
I thought you might be doing that.
Huge respect.
That's always fair option. You had enough chips.
Right.
One or the other.
3 players will see this flop. And the flop, 7 deuce 4. Oh, clubs, and with the flush, Negreanu has the other 2 drawing dead, and he checks.
Pretty good flop for Daniel. The ace of clubs in there might have been sweeter, but that's like asking for a Trenta when a Venti will do the job.
Galfond has the queen of clubs.
But this is a bad time for Galfond to be having bad thoughts.
I'm all in.
Oh, that's a bad thought.
Ouch.
Esfandiari now with no clubs.
Antonio's got nothing. But he's thinking something.
Stuck in the middle between Galfond and Negreanu.
He's got nothing.
1 million.
And he's got purple chips in hand. Those are the big ones.
700.
Antonio Esfandiari makes the call with ace-queen.
I don't understand Antonio's call there. Can we pause the clock and ask him to come into the booth to explain?
Well, maybe if he saw it from this angle, he'd see it differently. But here's Daniel.
In the proverbial catbird seat. And the catbird never loses.
Flopped flush.
All in.
And all in.
Doesn't look good for me at all. Yeah, I'm dead.
Antonio folded, and just like that, Phil, Galfond is gone. Esfandiari bruised. Daniel Negreanu has over 12 million chips.
Yeah, good luck.
That didn't go as well as Phil Galfond planned.
Back to action. Antonio limped his button with ace-10. Negreanu in the small blind with jack-10. He calls. Daniel Coleman in the big blind with king-9. And we'll see a flop tax-free.
By the way, Antonio, who once hired a life coach, also a recent Choice Center graduate like Daniel.
The blind's up to 150 and 300,000. The flop 7-7-9. Negreanu with a gut shot checks. Coleman with 2 pair checks. Antonio missed, and he checks.
The shoulder check. Too lazy to move his arm.
Deuce of spades on the turn. Coleman still best. Daniel not checking this time.
Oh. Daniel gets frisky with squadouche.
550,000. Coleman now with the best hand. And some big chips, a chance to punish the short stack Negreanu. A raise to 1,275,000 now on Antonio.
Coleman gets friskier with a real hand.
Antonio folds. Negreanu now.
Daniel, like many of the new kids on the block, maybe not ready to wave the white flag.
This Daniel with a gut shot and 2 overs. As I mentioned, started the hand with a short stack at the table, and Daniel is going to pump it up. 2 million.
Kid Poker trying to buy it right here. And if Coleman calls, I guess Negreanu figures he's got bluff outs on the river if a flush comes to go with his actual outs.
Negreanu with the min raise. So 725 more to Coleman. And he makes the call.
Negreanu can't like it, but hey, it's your choice to put yourself in this situation.
The river card now. Negreanu looking for help. And boy, did he get it. Negreanu hits his straight. That's a 3rd hard out there as well.
Well, Daniel doesn't have to bluff the river now. Clean living. Now looking for value.
Negreanu figuring his best path of action. He checks.
How does Negreanu check there?
Straight.
Straight.
I was goofing around.
I was goofing around. That's a victory speech I didn't expect.
Negreanu gets extremely lucky.
Man. Thought I ran good.
Steaming, bro.
Now, Tom Hall with pocket 10s.
I'm all in.
And he wants to shove for 7.7 million. Folded to Negreanu.
How much does he have?
7.7.
He had 12 big blinds, and there are 2 shorter stacks at the table, but on the bubble, Hall says it's go time.
Hall was the chip leader of this tournament for a while.
I might have to save you from wearing that hideous rugby jacket that you said if you cash, you're going to have to wear.
Best hand I've had in 5 hours.
Yeah?
Well, you've been sleeping the past 5 hours.
Well, lost 5 hours of playing.
This would be for 37% of Daniel's chips.
2 players yet to act, 2 shorter stacks.
All in.
There you go with ace queen all in. Paul Newey, the amateur,
There we
folds,
go.
as does Seaver. And we're racing.
Got him enough.
I thought you had aces for sure. That bad acting job.
Rick, remind me never to get on your bad side, ever. Ever.
Good luck, Daniel.
Good luck, bud.
Hall at risk on the biggest bubble in poker.
Sorry, JC. Couldn't help myself.
J.C. Tran, the 2013 November Niner, in Hall's corner. And here we go, and an ace for Negreanu, and just like that, Hong Kong Tom is a long shot.
That could be a costly ace for Tom Hall. He paid $1 million to play. 9th pays nothing. 8th pays $1.3 million.
Turn card 4 of spades, no help to Hall.
Couldn't help myself.
Hall's got to have a 10.
The river card is a deuce, and that is it. A one-handed $1.3 million bubble. Hall is out. Negreanu's the chip leader. And right now, Negreanu with pocket jacks looking to eliminate Kerry Katz, who shoved pre-flop with a short stack and pocket eights.
Katz moved in with 12 big blinds left.
Kerry Katz, 44-year-old Las Vegas resident.
Shaq just gave me the look like, wow, how did you know?
Good luck, buddy.
How did you know the secret?
Hard to put you on that one.
Here's the flop. Katz at risk. 9-4-7, no immediate help to Katz.
10. 10 is the sweat we want. That's fair.
You may recall Katz was the one who knocked out Connor Drynan in that aces versus aces hand.
6? No, the 10 is. Just kidding.
Turn card, ace of hearts. Negreanu a card away from another knockout.
Doesn't look like Kerry Katz thinks an 8 is coming on the river. He's got to have it.
The river card, another 4, and Kerry Katz comes up short, falling in 8th place.
So the CEO of College Loan Corporation is out of funds here, but it's still a nice payday.
Yeah. Small blind, Daniel Negreanu with Jack Trey.
Looks like Negreanu wants to bully his short-stacked big blind neighbor.
Folded to him. Poker Code says you got to raise from the small blind, 1.6 million. Seaver, 10-5 of diamonds.
Call.
Yeah, I meant to make it 22.
I'm a little surprised Seaver's getting involved here, considering Rankemeyer is maybe one hand from going out.
I can't get it right out of my head. Oh, man. Well, it wouldn't have mattered, probably.
Heads up now.
I'll be calling anyway.
It is 9, Jack 10, 2 diamonds top pair for Negreanu, middle pair and a flush draw for Seaver. Daniel checked.
That's an action flop lawn like in the movies.
2.
2 million is what he means.
The bottom line is Seaver doesn't care about the smaller pay jumps. He's looking to win it all. $15 million.
8.3 behind.
I kicked the chair went down. I'm all in.
Call.
All in and a call. Seaver is behind right now, but actually favored to keep his seat.
Yeah, both kind of like it. Negreanu's ahead. Seaver slightly favored. Seaver at
Big
risk.
flop.
Big flop indeed.
He's also got diamonds.
Negreanu looking to score another knockout. His girlfriend Marissa would love that.
Pretty good flop for some action.
Turn card is an ace.
That's a good one for me. That was good for me, that one.
And they really should let me squeeze these.
Yeah,
I
right.
just want to get a color sweat,
Yep.
dot sweat, corner.
14 outs for Seaver to stick around.
And that's not one of them. Negreanu prevails. Seaver goes blank, blank,
Hey, jump.
and is out in 6th place.
Negreanu disposes of one of the biggest threats to his game, Scott Seaver.
Queen 10 of diamonds.
Raise.
Negreanu under the gun raises to 1.6 million.
Maybe I'll give you double up.
Solomon folds on the button. Vogel sang ace 10.
Rankemeyer wanted a walk in the big blind where almost all his chips sit. Instead, at least 2 players are going to try and walk him to the exit.
This $1 million buy-in is more than Vogelsang's reported live poker winnings. He calls for $1.6 million. Coleman folds 8-4. Tobias is all in without looking at his cards.
Including the antes, Tobias with a chance to almost quadruple up here.
Tobias standing up as he should be.
4 million in the pot. No problem.
Vogelsang has Negreanu dominated.
I won't look like until I have to.
All right, here is the flop. 7-9-8, all diamonds. Negreanu flops the flush with the draw to a straight flush.
Could be me.
Could be.
It could be Negreanu. There's not much Rankemeyer can look at that he's going to like.
$2.5 million from Negreanu. Vogelsang did flop a straight draw. He's going to give it up.
That's not good news. 400.
Yep, good flop for Negreanu.
Maybe Tobias has bigger diamonds. Maybe Tobias has a set.
I know. That's potential.
Got one out.
Well, middle pair. And
Not so bad, actually.
That's a good hand for you.
Yeah, you had a good hand.
Negreanu with a chance for another knockout.
Yeah, 11 outs to be alive is not so bad.
Sounds good, right?
Rankemeyer putting the best spin possible on a 3% hand.
Boom, and you are gone, Mr. Rankemeyer, out in 5th place.
Yeah, he played terrifically for a long while, but he won't soon forget the blow he took when Scott Seaver bluffed him off his pocket aces.
The blind's up to 600,000, 1.2 million. Coleman under the gun with King Queen.
By the way, our producer, Dan Gotti, thinks Coleman resembles Michael Phelps. Yay or nay, Lon?
I don't know. Dan works a lot of hours, but there is a similarity there. Coleman with the raise, Negreanu with pocket fives.
The striped suit checkered shirt ensemble is growing on me, actually.
Negreanu knows how to dress for a winner photo. He calls for 1.8 million. Vogelsang now in the big blind, ace-4 of spades.
He's like, yum, yum.
Most of his chips are in the middle with the blind and ante. And now all in the middle.
I think it's actually a raise. It's more than 50%.
Coleman calls.
Triple up opportunity.
Well, not until Negreanu puts more chips in. There they are.
So a two-man posse will try to hunt down Vogelsang.
Yeah, tough duty for Christoph here, having to beat two players. Deuce 6-8, Negreanu still leads.
Check.
Check, check.
No reason for either to bet.
Turn card. Another 6. Negreanu's still best.
Check.
Check, check.
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 Fives.
That's winning.
Daniel with another knockout.
Good game.
Good game, bud.
All right.
And Christoph Vogelsang makes quite a splash in his World Series of Poker debut. Negreanu with King 10 offsuit. A raise to $2.5 million. Coleman, Queen Jack of Hearts, wants to come along.
You know, in the history of the big one, Lon, there has never been an American-born winner.
Interesting. Antonio was not born here, born in Iran. Jack, ace, ace. Coleman pairs his jack for aces up. Negreanu's turn to act, as you see by the yellow bar around his name, and he does bet $3 million.
I like that bet.
Coleman has to like his hand. And there's the call.
I like that call. I like it even more than I like the bet.
Turn card now. 9 of clubs, no change. Coleman still best, and he checks again. Negreanu checks back. Will accept the free card. River card is bingo! Negreanu scores Broadway. Coleman improves as well, now with aces and queens. Chips in hand. A healthy bet. $7 million from Coleman.
Negreanu bet with the worst of it on the flop. Coleman bets with the worst of it on the river.
Negreanu now with the best of it. And that looks like
17.
a raise. He says 17 million.
And I don't think Coleman was expecting that. And now the 23-year-old sizing up his elder. Is he bluffing?
King 10.
That's scary if you're this Daniel.
He sizes up pretty well.
It's a crazy bluff. Should never fold here.
What would Olivier do? I think he'd shave and then fold.
All right. Guess you have king 10.
What's that?
What a fold from Daniel Coleman. What a call of the cards.
Yeah, Daniel won the pot, but he got Danieled by Coleman, who calls out his hand and makes the correct fold. Believe it or not, both these guys once worked as dishwashers. Negreanu, in fact, was a food service industry force, dishwasher, busboy, sandwich artist at Subway, even worked a salad bar. Of course, now he's a vegan.
Raised the $2.5 million from Negreanu with king 9 off. Coleman with queen 7 of spades. And he's the one with the shorter stack right now, about 10 million chip disadvantage to Negreanu, and he calls for $1.3 million more. Chip lead heads up has changed more often than Rick Solomon has changed wives. Here's the flop. Ace, king, deuce, 1 spade. Coleman coming up way short. Negreanu with a pair of kings. They both check. 5 of diamonds on the turn. As you can see, Coleman drawing dead now. A check from both. River card now 6 of spades.
Check.
If they're going to check it down, they might as well just open up a dishwasher school together.
Negreanu reaching for chips now, though.
That's 3.5.
$3.5 million after Coleman had checked.
$3.5 million on that board. Check, check. Is that a river bet by Negreanu? Coleman might think queen high is good. I mean, it's possible he figures Negreanu's betting because his hand is so bad it can't win its showdown.
Coleman looks into Negreanu's eyes and calls.
King.
Pair of kings is good.
Kid poker, sneaky good there.
Kid poker with ace 4. He is now the all-time tournament poker earnings leader. Second place money guaranteed. He calls for $800,000.
Rare call on the button. Negreanu trying to trap with his ace.
King queen for Coleman. Coleman with over 100 million chips is going to raise it up to 4 million. Back to Negreanu now.
All in.
Call.
I didn't even say the words yet.
I mean, I just have king 10.
Oh, okay. You got the best hand. You said call so quick. I thought you had trips already.
Yeah, but I can't raise that big then fold.
No, I know.
Negreanu takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Positive vibes. And now a 3-2 favorite to double up and get back into this match.
Hold one time.
It has been all Daniel Coleman lately, but now Negreanu with an opening. Here's the flop. Ace is up for Negreanu, more than he could have hoped for. A Broadway draw to add some drama for Coleman.
Always got to be outs, no matter what. I think a 4 is coming.
Turn card now. Oh, that 10 giving Coleman a straight.
4. Yeah.
Negreanu felt that blow, but picks himself back up. Positive vibes.
Negreanu needs it here.
Negreanu needs a 4 or an ace, or Daniel Coleman is the one-drop champion.
The river card is a 7.
Good game, man. You're tough. I love the way you play.
Daniel Coleman prevails and wins $15.3 million.
What an impressive breakout performance from Daniel Coleman.
He played masterfully in this heads-up battle.